Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley from the North Jackson, Tennessee area at University Village Apartments on Walker Road, ready to share with you yesterday's and today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. It became stormy today, my friends, right around the 3 o'clock hour, 2 or 3 o'clock hour. It was kind of expected though. That front moved on in just about on schedule and gave us some high strong winds in parts of Madison County and some fair amount of rainfall amounts in different parts of Madison County. But the storms are gone. They're over in East Tennessee now, and clear skies are just about here in West Tennessee, and that's pretty close to on schedule as well. The skies should be clearing around 9 p.m. and be probably clear before midnight on into tomorrow, is the way it's looking right now. And of course, it's going to be a lot cooler tomorrow than it was today. Alrighty, let me go ahead and share with you the climate data for yesterday and today, and then that'd be most of it anyways. Let me see. Yesterday's low temperature here in North Jackson was 36 degrees, and high yesterday was 71 degrees. I had no rainfall here yesterday in North Jackson. The highest wind gust yesterday was 28 miles per hour out of the south at 10:53 p.m. last night. Yesterday's warmest high in West Tennessee was 74 degrees, and that occurred at the National Weather Service office in Memphis, while the coldest low in West Tennessee was 32 degrees, and that occurred at Lexington, Savannah, and Union City, Tennessee. Now today's climate data, as of 6 p.m., the skies were mostly cloudy at that time. The temperature was 48 degrees here in North Jackson, already down to that. And again, that was as of 6 p.m. The dew point was 38 degrees. The humidity was at 69%. And the wind, my goodness, has been windy today. At 6 p.m., we had northwest winds at 24 miles per hour, gusting to 47 miles per hour. Take that back, 45 miles per hour, gusting to 45 miles per hour at 6 p.m. at the Jackson Airport. The barometric pressure would be 29.83 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature was 48 degrees at 6 p.m. It'll probably be near 43 near midnight, which may go down as the 24-hour low for today. So far, though, 48's the low as of 6 p.m. And today's high. I almost forgot that part. It was actually nice and warm. 74 degrees here in North Jackson for a high today. No record though, but very nice. 74 degrees was today's high. And as of 6 p.m., 48 for the low. Now here in North Jackson, as of 6 p.m., I've had 31/100 of an inch of rainfall here. Now in Bemis, I went to check that site out on B Street in Bemis. They had half an inch of rain, 50/100. So Bemis had a little bit more rain than we had here in North Jackson by about 2/10 roughly difference. Sometimes that happens. It's still reasonably close though. 31/100 here in North Jackson and a half an inch in Bemis. Alrighty. The lowest relative humidity so far today has been 69%, and that occurred at 6 p.m., while the highest would be 81%, and that occurred at 7 a.m., and then again at 3 and 4 p.m. Today's lowest barometric pressure would be 29.48 inches and that occurred at 2 p.m., while the highest would be 29.83 inches, and that occurred at 6 p.m. Now today's highest wind gust occurred at 3:25 p.m. at the Jackson Airport of 47 miles per hour out of the northwest. That's right, 47 miles per hour at 3:25 p.m. Almost a 50-mile-an-hour wind gust. That's pretty doggone high for one day. Alrighty. Other than that, let's see, 47-mile-an-hour wind gust at 3:25 p.m. out of the northwest. Oh yeah, records. Today, the records for today. That's the only thing I haven't gave you yet, and that would be hottest high for November the 18th, 80 degrees. Just last year, 2016. 80 degrees for a high 1 year ago today, and 74 today. Alright, coolest low would be coolest high weather would be 37 degrees, and that occurred in the year 2000, and then again in 2014. And the warmest low would be 64 degrees, and that occurred in 1991, while the coldest low would be 15 degrees, and that occurred in 2014. Boy, there was a cold day back in 2014 today. Low of 15 and a high of 37 degrees. Well, it's going to be pretty chilly toward Thanksgiving Day, but not quite that cold. More details on that coming. Today's rainfall record would be quite a bit, really. Way back in 1948. Be one of the first months that the records were taken, at least at the airport. Had 3.38 inches of rain today, back in 1948, on November the 18th, at the Jackson Airport. 3.38 inches back in 1948. Quite a bit of rain way back then. Oh, and there's no snowfall record. Snowfall record 0 for November the 18th. I believe that's everything as far as the stats go. So I guess I'll move on to 2 or 3 of my graphs that I normally show you. I'm going to try to bring something up while I'm talking and hope it'll show one. I look on the 8s from the Weather Channel, and if I see one come up while I'm talking, I'll see if I can insert it in to the video, of course. Otherwise, in the meantime, let me show you where the storms are now, thanks to AccuWeather and their Southeast Regional Weather Radar. And like I said, the storms have passed us. We're clear, of course, now. Fixing to be, actually. Clear skies, that is. Clear of thunderstorms. And as you can see, the storms have moved off to the east. They're over in East Tennessee now, approaching Knoxville and Chattanooga, and eventually North Carolina. But right now, it's still in East Tennessee. And nothing coming our way at the moment from into West Tennessee. Alrighty. Now that's a satellite picture for you. Still pretty good, some strong storms over there, looks like, moving into East Tennessee there. Similar to what we had here in West Tennessee earlier, where, like I said, Bemis had a half an inch of rain. I had 3/100ths of an inch here in North Jackson. And let me see. That's a satellite picture. All right, go ahead and look at it real quick. The southeast version, as you can see, we're close. The clearing line is just, whoa, excuse me, I dropped my pen. Clearing line is approaching Jackson as of this video right here. Did a little brown right along the pen. Well, that's the sign of clear skies. All of this is headed our way soon. And that'd be pretty close to the timing I was mentioning. 9 o'clock, that's an hour and 15 minutes away, so I'll stick with that. It should be clearing very soon. Now, it might take on to close to midnight for the skies to clear along the Tennessee River and on into Middle Tennessee, but it's not far away here in Jackson as right now. And there you see the other clouds and where the storms are, and all the clouds are moving to the east. Florida's in pretty good shape, yeah, for the most part. So is west of us, and kind of cloudy, of course, to our east, especially over in East Tennessee and parts of North Carolina. But they'll clear out probably tomorrow afternoon, I'd say, roughly. Might be that might be pushing that a little bit, but I guess that maybe it'll be all right with them. All right, let's move on to the current surface map. I'm going to go back to the Weather Channel tonight. See if I can get it just a little bit bigger. Move this out of the way. There we go. There's the cold front. Moving through East Tennessee, of course, at the moment. See the line of showers there with that low pressure system up north. Kind of in the western portions of New York there. Right up in here. There's a front right stretching right down through Tennessee and the southeast portion. There's another front behind it that stretches back on up into Canada. And that high is soon will be taking over our weather and bringing in cooler temperatures. And really, there's no more rain expected now for about a good week. So the rain we had today may be it for a solid week as far as getting rain goes. So there you see the current surface map, and snowing up there in parts of southeast Canada, or those like in the southeast corner of Michigan, maybe a little bit in Pennsylvania, maybe some up there in Maine and Connecticut, New Hampshire, up in that area, but not here in Tennessee, of course. None of that's expected anytime soon. Alright, let me go ahead and move on to what I call a detailed forecast, and go ahead and read it to you. And that'll be it for tonight, I guess, folks. Let me turn around so I can read it to you and see myself talk. That sounds horrible, don't it? Like I mentioned, the skies should be clearing pretty soon, around 9, 10 o'clock, probably at the latest, and almost sure clear by midnight here in Jackson, and possibly toward the Tennessee River too, and on into tomorrow. Mostly fair, of course, or mostly clear. The wind advisory, I did forget to mention that, has been extended till 9 p.m. for Madison County and all of West Tennessee, but it will expire at 9 p.m. The winds should start dying down by then to roughly 15 to 25 miles per hour out of the northwest, and slowly die down overnight to just maybe 10 to 20 miles per hour for most of tomorrow. The low tomorrow morning should be near 36 degrees, and the high tomorrow should be about 50, a lot cooler than today's 74 degrees, but only 50 tomorrow, with north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. The sun sets tonight at 4:46 p.m. or set tonight weather, and be rising tomorrow morning at 6:35 a.m. and set tomorrow evening at 4:46 p.m. The moon set at 5:20 p.m. and be rising in the morning at 7:25 a.m. and be setting tomorrow evening at 5:59 p.m. And tonight is the complete new moon phase. Alrighty, and on into Monday's forecast. Looks nice as well. Looks like fair skies continues with low near 28 and a high of 57 with south winds of 10 to 20. Tuesday, fair skies continue with low near 35 and a high of 61 with west winds of 5 to 15 miles per hour. On Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve, fair skies with low near 31 and a high of 47 with north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And as of right now, Thanksgiving Day still looks good. Thursday, November 23rd, mostly clear skies continue, but it's going to be chilly. Low near 26 degrees. So that's going to be a hard freeze and a probable frost that morning. With low near 26 degrees and a high of only 53 with north winds at 10 to 20. So it's going to be kind of chilly. Again, the sun rises at 6:39 a.m. Thursday morning, Thanksgiving Day. Sets at 4:44 p.m. The moon will be rising at 10:41 a.m. and be setting at 9:09 p.m. Thursday night. On into Friday, the 24th, fair skies, low near 32, high of 56 with north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And next weekend at this time looks okay now. Next Saturday, mostly clear, low near 40, high near 64 with west winds at 10 to 20. And next Sunday, the 26th, mostly clear, low near 39, high of 47 with north winds at 10 to 20. And next Sunday, the 26th, the first quarter moon phase is complete. Kind of give you that a week out, a little early there. Alrighty, I think that's it for tonight, folks. The severe weather definitely has gone way past us, and it's over in the East Tennessee now. I don't think anybody has suffered any serious damage that I know of. Now, I haven't seen it yet, all the reports yet, but 47 mile an hour wind gust, though, was pretty good strong wind that we had back at 3:25 p.m. But the sky should be clearing soon, like I said, with low near 36 tomorrow morning and a high of only 50. Well, that's it for tonight, folks. Good night. God bless. Hope you all have a fantastic Saturday night, November the 18th, and wake up to a beautiful Sunday morning, November the 19th, 2017. And, of course, I hope I get a chance to talk to you again tomorrow evening. And now that I know that Facebook Live is doing better with this different camera, I may try to do a Facebook Live early tomorrow morning, shortly after 4, if I feel like it. If not, I'll try noon tomorrow, or somewhere near noon tomorrow. I kind of give you little hints there, and of course, YouTube tomorrow evening. All right. Well, good night, my friends, and God bless every one of you.